I make lists to comfort myself. Clause A. The lists are so full of clauses and parts, stipulations, subcategories, and colors and groupings that they're more like groups rather than lists. They're like groups of my values. I keep all of my values separated into nice, neat, perfect groups. The groups live in my head and in my heart, ready at a moment's notice to be assessed, reassessed, quarreled, questioned, battled, barraged, but rarely applauded, but never ignored. I live by my values. Value group number 2, my wants. A. I want to live in a teepee in South America. I want to spend entire days gathering firewood with my hands, with my bare hands, collecting it, gathering it all days, and building huge, huge fires. Then, on one night, one chosen night, I'll burn it all. B. I want a 1979 Jeep Wagoneer, dark green with wood paneling on the sides, slightly rusting. And I want a pack of dogs, Carpathian wolf dogs. We, the dogs and I, will pack into the Jeep and go. Where are we going? To find it all. C, I want adventure, clearly. D, I want excitement, yeah. E, I want my life to be indistinguishable from the lives that people envy. A life that is indistinguishable from a Grateful Dead song, from a National Geographic cover story, a toddler's waking daydream, a fucking Cary Grant fucking race car movie with white scarves that blow in the wind behind you as you fly down Mulholland Drive. I want to live a life that justifies all of my undeniable and innate wants. I want to live a life that justifies the beating of my haggard heart and actually give reasons to the relentless pitter-patter under my rib cage. Value group number 3, my interests that border on obsessions. A, photos of famous people looking sad, worried or preoccupied or scared. I'm fascinated by the images of people that we know, or just images of people that we think we know as happy. People who are familiar to us, who we expect to always find looking radiant, exploding without care. And I love finding them in secret moments where they're anything but. The secret moments of people we think we know. B, perfection. I'm obsessed with perfection. Clause number 1, I define perfection as the perfect collection of imperfections. C, I'm obsessed with female folk singers from the 1960s and 1970s. You know, whose voices sound like what I imagine my mother's voice to have sounded like. And included are number 1, Julie Felix, number 2, Kate Wolf, number 3, Emmylou Harris, number 4, Marie LaForette, number 5, Lucinda Williams, number 6, Linda Thomas, before she got sold out by her husband and her band, number 8, Odetta, number 9, Judy Collins, number 10, Buffy St. Marie, and of course, number 11, the mother of it all, Judy Sill. Most of you have never heard of these women, and that's not the tragic part. The tragic part is in the music, in each of their stories. Stories they sang to the world, finding that there was no world to listen. These women played hard and beautiful as whales pitching smiles across seas of saltwater tears, their own tears. They played so hard to hear, for no one to hear. No one listened. I miss Judy Soul the most. She overdosed on a combo injection of codeine and heroin in a hotel room in 1979 in North Hollywood, after spending a lifetime writing songs about regret. Like, he was a bandit and a heartbreaker. Oh, but Jesus was a cross-maker. I've known bandits and heartbreakers. I'm interested in my failure. Time and 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 time again to remember the giant fucking cross that hangs above my head. The giant fucking cross that hangs above my head and digs right into my side, that cross does. Thanks, Judy. F, I'm obsessed with physical exhaustion. Or maybe I am physically exhausted. I can't tell the difference anymore. How do I look? Do I look physically exhausted? Hey! Hey, Judy, take a picture of me. How do I look? Do I look physically exhausted to you? Or to you? Clause number 1. I will pray to Judy till the cows come home about my mama, my no mama-ness, no mama, never needed a mama, no more than a song and a dance. G. I'm interested in all of you who think I'm alone. Value group number 4. What hurts me? To be interchanged with what pains me. A. Being told I could love you. B. How I take my biceps for granted. C. Taking up too much space. D. Thinking about home. E. Thinking about my definition of home. F. Thinking about how my definition of home doesn't stack up to your definition of home.